Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you have been watching the news at all, you know that there is a hurricane coming, Hurricane Ian. So my work has been canceled for the next 2 days. The storm's decided to shift more towards us a bit, and I know it's going to be a big one. So far it's category 3, and you never know with these storms how they're actually going to be. You can't just rely on what the news says. So we basically have to prepare for the worst and hopefully not get the worst. But our house has all hurricane-proof impact windows, which will be really cool because we'll get to see everything that's going on outside. But that does mean also we need to be safe and not sorry and go ahead and prep our outside area by removing everything that's outside, shoving it into our garage. And I had to go run some errands today just to make sure we had food and water and all of that. We're also on a good power grid where we are. We're on the local police power grid, so I don't anticipate losing power for long if we do lose power, which is really nice. Hopefully that's the case. I mean, for us Floridians, we're pretty seasoned with hurricanes. We typically tend to have hurricane parties during them. This one, we may or may not have family come over and just ride it out with us. Right now, we're waiting to find out if Joe's going to have to go into work still. And if not, he'll be working from home, just like me, which I definitely prefer for him. I hope he gets to work from home with me so that he's not driving in the crazy winds that are expected. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and start vlogging, and welcome to our hurricane vlog. Hope you enjoy. All right, so taking the dogs out while we have the calm before the storm. Everything seems fine. Just a little bit of sprinkling. Definitely gonna get crazy. So our dogs hate the rain, and they get scared to go out when it is, understandably so. When it's raining, they get scared. So I feel like now is the best time we're gonna get them to go to the bathroom, and then we'll figure it out while it's raining. We'll keep you updated on what's happening. And how messy the backyard is. We have to take everything from here, minus the grill. We're just gonna move that up. But basically everything else we're gonna put in the garage. We could throw our patio furniture into the pool, but we don't wanna risk ruining it. So we're just gonna stack it all in the garage. And Joe's on his way home now from work, so we'll get to do that. And that's kind of preparation for hurricane stuff. You get to have time before. We are under tornado watch currently, which don't judge me for being outside. But like I said, it's the calm before the storm, so you actually have a lot of time to prepare. So the calm before the storm has officially ended. As you can see, we are both soaking wet. We had to super quickly remove everything from our back patio that I showed you guys earlier and put it into the garage.
Almost everything. Some of the heavier stuff we just pushed up against the walls of the house.
Stuff that we know won't blow over.
Yeah. And they're under cover, so everything should be okay there. But some of the lighter stuff, yeah, oh my God. But yeah, all the lighter stuff, like, you know, furniture, the wicker stuff that can lift up if there's a big gust of wind, we wanted to throw in the garage. We also took off one of our hoses because I just can imagine it. It's a short hose, but I can imagine it flailing all around.
Cracking a window.
I'm like, last thing we need is a broken window because of a hose.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at right now. And now we're gonna make some dinner and
keep an eye on this thing.
So we had, like I showed you guys, the calm before the storm, and it's so funny because you'd think you'd be like, wow, this is so nice. It's so nice out. There's no storm coming.
It's so eerie.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you heard that.
Tornado warning.
Tornado warning. Our alarm center thing keeps telling, oh, there it is. And it does it for like 20 minutes. Very annoying. You keep having to shut it off. But the calm before the storm is massively eerie. There's no relaxing to it. And it is a full trick because the calmer it is,
the worse it will get.
Exactly.
Once it's over.
Exactly, the worse the storm is. So we got just at the beginning of the bands coming again to get everything away. And now we wait. Nothing crazy so far, just the clouds moving really fast. supposed to really come in tonight. But we're taking advantage of the calms because that's the only time the dogs will go out. It is 7 in the morning. It's a little hard to see. Karma's freaking out. This rain is starting to come down and the bushes are moving.
Wasn't too bad, but the wind's been going crazy. So I'm glad that I decided to work from home and not drive in this.
So not a lot of news. It's seeming like probably later the storm's gonna hit. It's about this windy out. So not terrible as of right now. The rain has been off and on all day. So far, like I said, nothing crazy. We're just kind of getting a lot of the outer bands right now. Our calusias have been blown to the side a bit. A little hard to tell. Here's out front. Honestly, nothing really, just a few fallen small things. However, the wind is picking up, so we'll see. So the rain is starting again. You can't see it on camera. Oh, there we go. So it's getting a little harder now, as you can see, and a bit sideways. So I'm gonna go back inside. So it is Thursday and the storm has officially passed. I just wanna show you a quick overview of what our backyard looks like because we didn't really get too crazy. So our pool is obviously a bit dirty, but that's to be expected. Got some fallen palm frond stuff and the hedges are all leaning a little bit, but not much, and they're totally fine. It's still a bit windy, as you can see. So now that the storm is over officially, I have to put all the stuff back. And I'm working from home today, so I have a little bit of time to do this. But all of our stuff is in the garage and needs to come out. So this is going to be transformed back to how it should be. So like right now. All done. Put everything back, including these chimes. The yard still has a lot of work to do. And I'm gonna clean the pool now. Okay, so I finished with the outside stuff. You're gonna hear chewing in the background. That is Zeus. He is chewing on a bone. As you can see by my face, I put in some real work, worked real hard. Got everything back outside. Just wanted to say that we were lucky with this storm. I know that this hurricane has really affected a lot of people, mainly on the west coast of Florida and I believe more north. We're lucky to have just really more got the outer bands of this storm. For a while, it looked like it was going to turn and maybe possibly head directly towards us. You can never really tell with hurricanes. We did get, as you saw, wind and rain, and it doesn't really feel like we needed to move everything into the garage like we did, but I'm happy we did just to be on the safe side because I was seeing videos of people's trampolines like flying over fences and stuff, and the last thing I would want is for anything from our backyard to go fly into somebody else's house and mess up something for them. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this very subtle, I guess, hurricane vlog. It could have been worse. We're happy it wasn't, and I'm sure we'll get another. We are at the beginning of hurricane season, so more to come. We are officially getting into the spooky season this weekend. It is the beginning of October, and nobody can judge me for decorating outside. I know I already did inside everywhere, but that's where it's like I can do my inside of the house before October, but October 1st, game on. So stay tuned for all the great spooktacular things we have coming. We have a large amount of things planned and we can't wait to share with everybody. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.